loyalty in disguise.
What is truly the key to satisfaction in life, despite going through ups and downs, divorces, marriages, deaths, sickness, illness, pain, losing jobs, the list goes on and on. Friendships break up. We go through so many things in life. Everything that we love will ultimately be taken away from us if we perceive things from a 3D egoic standpoint. An illuminated thought has reoccurred to me in cycles that I want to share with you. If you have been working to manifest some things and it seems like it's taking too long, well, when we have subconscious resistance to the thing that we're asking for, when we have things that we know committing to will take us in the direction of attracting that thing we ask for, but sometimes we struggle to turn the affirmation and the belief into inspired action. And it is the inability to anchor your affirmations into your physical form so that you can make decisions and take action in divine timing, which is the path of least resistance. When you can really trust that, when that belief becomes an inspired action, at that point you know this manifested because I trusted the process of it manifesting. I did not have a judgmental mindset about how long it's taken for it to manifest. I stopped judging it. I stopped being critical of myself. I'm paying attention to whenever the criticism creeps in, when the intrusive thoughts come, because they shall come. I'm learning how to use the PRP, the positive reframe practice. I'm learning how to pivot my attachment to the perception of whatever it is I'm feeling or perceiving or thinking about. Right? This is inspire action. This is inspiration in motion. This is you believing something so much that you begin to position yourself externally to be a vibrational match for that thing you desire. When that happens, you are taking inspired action, and that moment will be pure magical manifestation without effort. Because instead of trying to pull something into you that you're not ready for, and this oftentimes could be things like desiring to be in a relationship, and we're not really ready for a relationship, and we know that, and we try to force it. We try to move too fast. Right? This could be maybe you want to change jobs, and you're just so sick of it. You're like, I'm just ready to change my job. And being able to slow down. Said, you know what? If this feels like force to make happen, it may not be divine timing for it to happen, and I am okay with that. Not only am I okay with that, but I'm going to give gangster gratitude for being able to appreciate where I am right now without judging it to mean I'm failing at life. I give gangster gratitude for my ability to appreciate where I am now, not judging it, seeing this present moment as simply a step in the evolutionary direction I desire to go. That's true abundance. Being able to Believe in yourself so much that you are choosing to appreciate and accept where you are, because you know that this is a step in the direction you desire to go. We're always moving in the direction we desire to go. There are things that you desired when you were a kid that you have right now in this moment. And although the road had twists and turns, and we had door number 1, 2, and 3, and it was difficult to predict, you still ended up in this present moment that your heart is cherishing and feeling the nurturing of this information. It's resonating with you, right? That's because we are always evolving, even when it don't look like it, because evolution is not bound by the way we perceive from a wounded space of experiencing our trauma over and over again, judging whatever is showing up for us as being something bad. We're wrong, we're broken, we're not good enough. All these things that we do to beat ourselves up. But at the end of the day, you still are on the path that you're supposed to be on. There is no getting off the path. You wanted to awaken, and this is what it is to awaken. To be able to choose any path and trust that all of the paths are still taking you to a place of wellness, wholeness, love, and radical self-acceptance for yourself. Being able to feel bad, feel like a failure, not bad, but this is how we communicate and transmit this energy. You feel inherently unlovable for whatever reason it comes up. What if you just practice releasing the judgment for it and begin to appreciate where you are? Because everywhere you ever been in the past still led you to a moment of growth right now. Can we just take that one in and appreciate how the universe is always showing up for us? It is our limited perception and ability to appreciate where we are that holds away what our hearts truly desire. That's all it is. And that's okay too, because you are still discovering parts of yourself. Some of the stuff we want to manifest 6 months to a year from now, we're not going to want to have the responsibility of having it. It is going to be driving us nuts because we were not aligned and we were not ready to handle whatever that thing is. If it seemed like something taking too long, trust that the timing is divine, because it always is divine. I'm working right now on putting a guidebook together with ways that I positively reframe my own experiences. And let me tell you, I chose a life filled with contrast and what seems to be impossible situations. And so many of them have turned into precious gems and wisdom that has allowed me to illuminate others' darkness and their pain, their trauma, and their shadows. Being able, and I admit to this because I struggle with this, but no matter how hard I work and how much of myself I was willing to sacrifice to make Remnants Gathering have a voice for the voiceless, and changing into New Verse Live when the name switch came to me, I was in a space of pure resistance because I was so caught up in desiring a future moment I wasn't ready for. I wasn't appreciating the way spirit was showing up for me moment to moment. I wasn't here, fully here. And the intention was to be someone that can touch people right where they are, and not with fluff, but with real experiences that allowed me to see suffering is created by my perception, not the experience. Suffering is created by trying to avoid an experience that's exactly what your soul needed to be present in your life for you to manifest what you desire to manifest. Nothing is working against us. Okay? It's just us against us. And that's a relief to know that everything you desire is just right on the other side of you, of the mask that a lot of us wear who are still working through trauma because we're not quite sure how to be in a way that's acceptable. We're not quite sure how to transmit the love that's inside of us as who we really are, because we're still guarded and we have trust issues and we're afraid to open up. Maybe we're going through a dark night of the soul and we've just been feeling really dense energy around us and in us about some things. Maybe we're grieving, right? Like, there's no need to avoid the process, because the process is going to bring you everything that you desire. And taking the path of least resistance means that you take action when you are inspired to do so. And this can be a project, or just learning how to self-reflect, learning how to appreciate your present moment more. Learning how to see the beauty in some of your quirks and your flaws and the lessons and some of the hard things that life brings to us that we go through. Like, we're awakening as a collective. We're delving really deep into parts of ourselves that we forgot about. We're calling back the God essence of us that is sovereign, that has the ability to perceive anything they're going through in a way that opens the path for them. Like, this is true illumination and wisdom in action. And I will work myself into the ground and be completely burnt out, completely ignoring the fact that my body is reminding me that I'm an empath. I am an intuitive oracle. I am here to feel the ethers, to process the information, and to use my experiences to be a light for other people when they go through the deeper, darker healing parts of their journey. Like, that means the world to me to be able to do that. And I got lost in the task. And I wasn't appreciating the present moment. So this message is for anybody who may be in that space where you feel like you're on the cusp of so many beautiful things happening, but you having a difficult time letting go of control and trusting the process. It's okay. This will settle. It's just a wave, and you ride it, relax, create your routines, give ceremonies to yourself, honor the ancestors that came before you, honoring the spirit guides that are supporting you, whether you have seen them or not. Just learning how to tap into nature and pray with the trees and allow the wind to carry your heart's desires into the cosmos, trusting the process. Like, this feels so good inside of you to hear me saying this, because this is the I divine part of you simply reflecting and transmitting through me to you what you may have been in resistance of hearing. And that's okay too. Like, all of this shit is okay. We came here to co-create. The power of being able to collectively release judgment of ourselves, appreciate our present moment, find reasons to be grateful about some of the difficult experience that we've had. Like, be creative, make it up, just imagine. Imagination is co-creation. So just reimagine your life. Every day that you wake up and see the sunrise, you can reimagine your life. I woke up one day and thought about the 15 things that I do to get me going about my day, from care for my body, for my mind, my hair, my skin, meditating, prayer, working with my guides, divination, yoga, stretching, journaling, and also modeling this for my daughter so she's learning how to self-care. I mean, I have things that I sometimes have difficulty balancing out with the other things that I'm doing. It just doesn't seem like it's enough time in the day. So I would cram a lot of stuff in the day, and then I wouldn't be taking care of myself as good, you know? And I just saw how I was in this loop, and it just hit me. Like, just appreciate where you are. And then you are able to be better guided to where you desire to be. I was like, gangster gratitude. That's what make it gangster. Because it's a new belief. It's something that you did not see in a way that felt good to you. And now you figured out a way to see it where it feels good. Let me give you an example. So I can look at those 15 things just on my list. My daughter has 8 self-care routine practices. 2 of them including massages and acupressure. And we do this every single day. The commitment to disturb the schedule I had going for years to do this, it was based in love, which is what helps me to do it. And it also helps me to not judge myself when I fall short, seemingly. That's gangster gratitude. I might be feeling really, really fucking terrible that day and in that moment. It could be crying and just feeling like a wreck. And I'm like, but I'm so grateful for this moment because I'm growing. I'm feeling my feelings and I'm letting them move through me. Like, oh, this is what I came to do, to release what no longer serves, to make space for the new. And just giving that gratitude, it helped me so much because trauma had numbed me where things I used to enjoy, I didn't enjoy as much. And colors didn't look as bright, and people didn't feel as alive, and hugs didn't feel necessary anymore. Everything was protection and keep people away. I was just in this space, and once I stopped judging it, I started being more comfortable with letting my light shine and showing up and doing what I do. And, you know, in readings, this is the energy that I want to transmit. So if that's the type of energy I want to attract, then the only way for me to be a vibrational match on the same level to attract that is for me to do things that symbolize this newfound love and self-acceptance. So instead of saying my body is a wreck and is sick and is broken and this joint needs to be stretched and this needs to be manipulated and this body part needs to be flossed 3 times a day and this body part, like, you can really start feeling like these things are a burden to take care of your body, especially as you're getting older and your energy level changing, you know, and your body just start to feel like a burden taking care of it. So I would say that I was sick. The reason why I was doing nasal rinses with saline, and, you know, I'm sick and sinuses and allergies and my nose is running, I'm sneezing. But what if I pivot that with a positive reframe and say, my body is teaching me how to love in the way that my body needs me to love to fulfill the things that my heart desires to do. Oh, it feels so much better to me to frame it that way. And I might not believe it the first few times. That's okay. But if I keep repeating that belief over and over again, eventually it's going to take root. And it's going to be second nature, and I'm just going to believe. The same way we learn how to walk and ride a bike, eventually it's like, I got this. I can do this. I believe and know that I can do this. So this is the energy that's coming in now that I wanted to share. Hopefully this transmission just reaches you in the place that you are. Maybe you've been feeling some similar things. I would love to hear about it. If you could comment below and just share with me where you are and what you are experiencing. And I'm going to be really soon making an announcement through our website, newverselive.com. The link will be in the description for the website. I want you to make sure that you are getting notifications and you become a member of our tribe so that you get the update, because I have a huge gift of love that I'm going to surprise you all with. I want to take more commitment in the direction of meeting people where their divine self is positioned, because I'm making sure that I am aligned with my divine self before I take inspired action. And this is defying most business structure. Moving by inspired action and intuition. It's so feminine to do this, which is why it can sometimes be difficult, because I'm doubting the process, because I'm not working my finger to the bone, and but this is what feels good. Why not share this? So I'm going to be sharing another tool that it took me into this level of breakthrough, of just changing my perspective until I actually believe it. And then the beliefs turn into inspired action. And that's when I create, and look at the love that it creates. So yes. So make sure that you are a member. You get the notification. I'm going to be sending it out very soon. So, stay tuned in. And we also have Indigo Gabbro, Merlin Night Stone, this powerful rare stone that brings clarity. I sleep with it and I meditate with my stone, and it brings so much clarity. It actually dissolves frequencies that are radioactive as well, which is going to help with brain fog and a lot of the things that we are experiencing. It can help with that. Anxiety. I mean, we're watching a 3D matrix break down. Like, you go feel something. If it's not anxiety, fear, feel threatened, not feel safe. Like, it's stuff going on, and we got the tools delivered right from Mama Earth to help us. So check that out. We got malachite. Y'all got to head over to the shop, take a look, see what all we got. I'm talking about we getting it in. We doing this. This is a mutual synergy of energy that has been intricately laid for us to discover our own selves by supporting spiritual evolution. It feels so good. It don't matter how much you think you messed up, to know that you are always evolving. And so everything at New Verse Live is all about bringing the tools for you to create the new verse in the cipher called life, to sing a different song. You are allowed to sing a different song every day. You do not have to sing the song of trauma anymore. You don't have to sing the song of suffering. Let me tell you, I've been through it all, and I create from a space of inspiration only. And it's just delicious, and will continue to nurture so that you are set on fire. Your heart is ready, burning with love to burn through whatever been getting in your way. Like, let's do this. We also have the 3D Matrix course, where all of my ceremonies, rituals, meditations that I've created and been inspired with divine timing. I mean, just watch the intro video, okay? You don't have to listen to me explain all of this to you. Just watch the intro video and tune in and see how you feel. You will know. This helps to train your intuition. We all about kissing them third eyes. So I'm going to get off here. I'm looking forward to connecting with you in this new way. Oh, my goodness. I thank you so much for your support. If you are someone who are familiar with us and already part of the community, and for those of you who are new, welcome to New Verse Live, where we are singing the songs, writing new verses for the cipher of life. Man, your third eye has just been kissed. New me stay. One love.
Royalty in disguise.